What's up, family? You tune into another episode of Both Too Dope, and welcome back to the channel. I got another reaction video for you, man. Today we're gonna be speaking on that DJ Envy, Tyrese, and his wife shit. Not Tyrese's wife, but Envy wife, right? So yeah, y'all already know the story, man. And we gonna get into it, and we gonna talk about it. We're gonna look at what was said on the Rumor Report show, and we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna talk about a few things, and I'm gonna get my take on this shit. But before I get into it, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload, man. All right, so let's get right into it, bro.
And I cheated. Tyrese came in and really helped us and guided us through our relationship, correct?
Yes, he did, absolutely.
And then we got to a point where we stopped talking to Tyrese. I even blocked Tyrese, and I wanted to box his mouth, as I said the other day. And can you explain to the people why we stopped talking to Tyrese?
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on two different occasions. Once, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and
that amazing thing. Y'all gotta peep the keywords, man. Peep the keywords.
I became friends, and we were very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him.
What?
And at first everything
weird,
but for me,
first of all, I don't give a fuck how cool I am with a nigga. Ain't no nigga finna be on the phone with my wife while I'm laid in the bed next to her, let alone behind my back. What they do that at Envy?
It got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed, and you felt as though lines were being crossed, and we both decided that we were going to take a step back. And you know, there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention.
Why would a man be demanding of someone's time who's married? Come on, y'all. You gotta put two and two together, man. We gonna get into this shit after the damn video. Hold up.
Where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me.
Mind you, men ain't gonna get mad or upset about nothing that ain't theirs unless they done touched it before.
And, you know, at that time, I didn't feel as though he was going through any mental issues. I didn't feel as though he was facing any
That's because he wasn't.
mental challenges at that time. I know that he does go through things, and I know that he has been on medication, but at that time I felt as though he was very clear-minded and everything seemed cool. But when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
You know, I don't really feel comfortable being specific, because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him.
Nah. You the only one got respect for that boy. And you know it.
I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, you know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
Okay. I respect that.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
I don't have respect for him, though, but yeah, no, I get it, and you do it. And
peep that. I ain't got respect for him, though, and you do. You gotta peep the shade now that the husband throwing in. Now, peep it.
And you know, I appreciate that. What he did.
How did you see it?
No, I know I know that everything that's going on right now, and I know that he's being boisterous about it. I haven't been on Instagram in the last 2 weeks because we've been really busy, but you know, you've told me some things, but I haven't really seen it firsthand, so it's not going to affect me.
Wow, you've told me some things. I haven't really seen it firsthand, so it's really not gonna affect me. What? This is your husband? Cause we gonna get into it though, y'all.
I haven't seen it, but what I can say is that very clear lines were crossed. And
I get it.
So how did you see it, Envy?
There's certain things that you don't say to a man's wife. There's certain things that you don't say to a man's girlfriend. There's certain things that you don't say in a flirtatious way. And I told you what he said. You spoke to my wife yesterday, so
That's true. But if you allow somebody to infiltrate and come into your relationship or your marriage, you're giving them the green light to do whatever.
You know what he said.
So that's why you wanted to box. That's why you said I'll box your mouth.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to box his mouth. Just certain things you don't play with somebody's wife like that. And
Were you upset that he wasn't flirting with you in any way, shape, or form?
a little bit. No, you playing.
See, Charlamagne, man, he gay.
Too much. But no, when it comes to it, I look at it like this. Tyrese did help save my marriage, and I have a respect for him for that. That's the reason why, instead of going at him, I just let it go. I just not spoke to him anymore until he starts going up. Now, I don't know if he has a record to sell. He's trying to push his record or whatever it may be. I just don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is that man was up here. He was in our faces. We had a conversation. After the conversation, we let things go. And it's just always weird when people do that. They go home and now all of a sudden they do other things. We just had a conversation. We was just here for an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was strange.
You know, but
Now I said that too. And he went home after they talked on the Breakfast Club and then still pulled up some receipts. For what? I know what it was. Tyrese felt convicted in his spirit that the light-skinned yellow nigga said he wanted to box his mouth. And people was online said, damn, you let that man say he gonna box your mouth, bro, and you ain't do nothing? So yeah, he had to come back with something.
I'm sorry to wake. I know you got to get the kids to school. I know two got to go to school right now, so I appreciate it. But I just don't like to be called a liar. And when somebody says, I got receipts, when I'm like, no, you spoke to my wife.
What receipts? What do you mean he said he has receipts? Because
See, she got to clear it up, make sure he ain't gonna show no shit that they been doing behind his back. I'm telling y'all.
you know, I wouldn't want to. Listen.
She nervous in the motherfucker. Look at her.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
She's scrambling, boy. She's scrambling.
want to be put in a position to
Put in a position.
divulge the things that were said. But if he's calling you a liar, it didn't have to go that far. If he's calling you a liar, then that's a step that might have to be taken. Because by no stretch of the imagination are you a liar. By no stretch of the imagination are you exaggerating anything.
Okay.
It was
Look how Envy answering her. Okay. Because Envy know. He know what the fuck is going on, bro.
very clear. It was very inappropriate, and your reaction was very appropriate.
Well, babe, I love you, and I know you got to get the kids to school, so I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, sweetie pie.
Peace, yeah.
All right, bye, Charlotte.
And I also want to say, you know, when he said,
And I'm gonna stop it right there. Y'all want to see the full video? I will put it in a card right here on the screen somewhere, or I'll put it in the description. So let's jump right into why I think, and I'm gonna give my opinion, why I think the shit happened in a whole nother different way that they don't want to put out there. Right. First of all, we gotta understand, right, that if you go back and look at the interview with Tyrese on the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy said something about messages, or him and his wife stopped talking and texting Tyrese back in 2018, somewhere around up in that area, 2018, 2019, right? But then after that, Tyrese proceeds to go on his IG Live and pull up messages from 2022 and 2023, right? So this in turn would actually mean that the man-wife was texting Tyrese behind his back, right? Yeah. How, and I believe DJ Envy already knew this, how you want to box his mouth now when you know they've been texting each other for 2 years, even after you told her to stop texting? And let's be mindful, right? Envy did cheat, and he really can't say shit to his wife about nothing if she did anything, right? Well, let me stop lying. I don't give a fuck what I did. If you waited until years after what I did to do what you gonna do, I still got something to say. You should have did that shit then. You feel what I'm saying? Don't wait to do it now. After we done healed and got past it, you want to open up some old wounds and shit, right? So clearly, Envy got some old wounds that have been bust open, right? Yeah. So Tyrese texting her for 2 years. Now, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. That's some disrespectful shit for both of y'all to do. But I say that this thing that Tyrese did for them to help them get their marriage back together was on what they explained on the Breakfast Club, is that Tyrese came in, set them a dinner up, and Tyrese singed for them and everything. How you gonna let a nigga like Tyrese serenade your motherfucking wife, nigga? Come on, bro. That's Tyrese. Sweet lady, would you be mine? And I'm sorry that you even had to deal with me. That song, this nigga got every song he need to serenade a fucking woman. And you gonna let him come and sing to your wife, nigga? Not only did he sing to your wife, y'all kept in contact with him, start being friends and shit with him, bro. And then you look at the type of nigga Tyrese is, bro. Like Tyrese got on live talking about God put it on my heart to do this thing for them, but he didn't put it on your heart to save your own marriage, nigga. See, you worried about other people's marriages and shit. And see, I wouldn't trust a nigga like Tyrese. Now I fuck with Tyrese. Nigga got classics. I love what that nigga do. I even like the nigga as an actor, to be honest with you, bro. But you got to check people as an individual, because as an individual, they a whole nother person, bro. If you go look at the live where Tyrese was explaining himself, bro, it's messages in there where he was begging the woman, please call me, sending pictures of his Maybach and pictures of islands and shit. That shit would insinuate, yeah, you know, shit, if you had been over here with me, that type of shit would have never happened. I believe that they had some type of threesome type shit going on, and it got a little serious between his wife and Tyrese. Cause she did say she has a profound respect for the nigga. And Tyrese talking to her by Envy laying in the bed next to her. No, that's too close, bro. That's too motherfucking close, bro. I know. Can't get out like that. Can't fucking get out like that, bro. What kind of shit is that? Why they do that at? And then, you know, I feel like Envy is trying to out his wife and expose the fact that his wife was continuing to text Tyrese even after they decided, him and his wife decided not to text dude no more, right? I think Tyrese felt that shit. That's why he tried to make it about what, when I was going through my thing, how come y'all didn't return the favor type shit. But in reality, shit, Tyrese was trying to get at that man's wife. It's just hard to trust people out here these days, man. And you know, Tyrese was just being a whole bunch of extra. But I can't really blame Tyrese. I blame Envy, because Envy let that man in there. Envy got caught with that girl Erica Mena. She an actor and shit now, but she used to be like on reality TV shows and shit. He got caught with her, so Envy got to be real tedious about what he say to his wife and how he do things. So he got to do it strategically, and this was one of the ways that he did it. And if you listen to his wife's tone,
But what I can say is that
just sound like that to me, bro. Them folks crazy over there, bro. That's a whole lot of messy shit that I do not want to be a part of, but I just had to report on it because Envy looks stupid now. He looks stupid as fuck, bro. Tyrese don't look stupid, because you can expect this type of behavior from that type of motherfucker like Tyrese. Like for him, but for Envy to say I should have boxed your mouth, bro, that shit don't even sound right coming from you, man. Like, we ain't gonna get on the light skin shit, because I got light skin homies, man, that's really with the shit, that'll really get in your shit. So trying to insinuate because he light skinned, he weak. No, it ain't even that. It's just that Envy wasn't brought up the way most men were brought up, man. He wasn't brought up tough and hard. So you could tell when he say, I should have boxed your mouth, it's a fucking put on. Hey, it is what it is, man. But look, man, I don't really have much more to say on this, man. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit. But it's your boy Bo, and I'm signing out, telling you to stay up, stay down, and most importantly at all, stay real.